All right, Evergreen by Shakey Graves. We're gonna need an A sharp. I think that's what this is. I'm not too sure. So bar, 6th fret, E shape right there. We're gonna need this chord. I don't know what it's called. But all I'm doing is middle finger on 6th fret of the low E, pointer finger, 5th fret of the D string, and ring finger on 6th fret of the G. And then we're also gonna need a C power chord. So just pointer finger goes on the A string, 3rd fret, and then ring and pinky are going on the D and the G of the 5. We're also gonna need, I think this is an F power chord. Pointer finger is gonna go on the 8th fret of the A string, and then ring and your pinky are going on D and G of 10. And then we're gonna need, this might be a D sharp, I don't really know, power chord. Pointer finger goes on the 6th fret of the A string, and then ring and pinky are on the 8th fret of the D and G. I think that's all the chords you need. And I'm gonna start off by showing you guys the picking pattern. This is just how I play it, but I'm pretty sure it's how he plays it too in the recording. So what you're gonna do is, it's just gonna be your root note, and then D string, and then G string. And the way I'm doing that is thumb on the root, thumb on the G, and then pointer finger, or thumb on the D, sorry. And then pointer finger is gonna hit the G. So for example, you're gonna start off with this A sharp that I showed you, and then E, D, then G. And then get comfortable with that, get that going, and you can kind of add the rhythm to it. If you need to, you can just practice the going back and forth between the bass. I know that some people like to learn it that way. Just go like, just get that, and then you can try to add your pointer finger in there. That's not how I learned it. I just learned it like, did this slowly, got comfortable with it, and then put the rhythm in there. And then you're gonna do the same picking pattern, just with this chord that I showed you earlier. And you're gonna do that pretty much just twice. And then you're gonna go to the C power chord that I showed you. Same picking pattern, at least in terms of root, D, G, except this time your root is gonna be the A string on the 3rd fret there. So it's just gonna be A string, D string, G string. Then you're gonna slide that up to the 8th fret, do the same thing. And then there's a little lick in there and that I will show you guys. But right now, I'm just gonna go through what we have so far and kind of how it sounds, so you can watch and also try to play along. Get it figured out in your head. So that's all the chords we got so far, and that's how it kind of goes in the song. For this little lick, all that is just on the G string, and it's just going to be 10, 9, and 8 on the G string. I think the way I usually play it is I hit the 10 twice. It also sounds good if you hit the 8 twice and just go. I'm not sure how it is in the recording. Either one is going to sound good. The way that you do that throughout the picking pattern and with the chord shape is just, you got your chord shape there, the F power chord. And then, so the last note you're hitting on that picking pattern is going to be that 10 of the G. So that's going to be kind of the start of that. And then you're going to put your middle finger down and take your pinky off of the G string, but your middle finger is going to go onto the 9th fret. So if you want to, you can leave your ring finger there and then just take your pinky off. But that's how you get the that. And then the next time you go through the picking pattern, you're just gonna bar the G string with your pointer finger, and then you're gonna hit the 8th fret of the G string there. So it's gonna look like this. And then, yeah, you're just gonna hear that throughout the song. And then I do that every once in a while, usually in the end, I guess, of every measure that I do on this F shape. So you're gonna go through that, the entire thing that I showed you, from A sharp to this weird chord, and A sharp to this weird chord again, and then you hop into the C. I think that's when he says blossom and bloom, maybe. And then the F. And then from here, you go back to the A. And then you get into the chorus. The chorus starts off with this D sharp, maybe, chord that I showed you guys. So it's just gonna be, everything is dropped down from this A sharp. And then you take your ring finger off, and it's kind of just a power chord. Again, you're gonna be doing the picking pattern where you start on the A string and then go D, G. So that's the first chord of the chorus. So if this life is but a dream, and then you go back up to that A sharp that I showed you. And then, I forgot this one in the intro, I think. You're gonna need a G minor. So, bar the 3rd fret, E minor shape. Pinky and ring are on the A and D of 5. But you're gonna pick like you would on this A sharp chord. So, you got the E string, D string, G string. So far from the chorus, we have this. You gotta come back to this D sharp chord. Slide it up 2 frets, go back to that F. End it on the A sharp again. So I'll run through the chorus of the whole thing of what we have so far. You're gonna do that all over again. just do everything I showed you again, and that's pretty much the whole song. I'll run through it for you guys. That's pretty much it. All you need to play around with the song, I guess. Yeah, have fun with it. If I got anything wrong, let me know, and let other people know in the comments. And I hope that this helped you play the song.